Hello and welcome back to Please Don't Kill Me! I've got an assassin after me. For some reason, someone's hired him, someone with a lot of scratch who doesn't like me very much. I need to survive it, I need to raise my max life, and I've currently got it up to 140. So I think I'm in the clear. But we'll see. 170 will kind of, maybe it'll do like the D&D monk thing, where I'll capture it and capture his arrow and kind of twirl around and fling it back at him. But we'll see. We'll see in a bit. Right, what's next? Another more bloody thieves.
Man's head, and you'll find every weevil crawls out of the woodwork in order to claim it.
Yeah, sounds about right. Let's take the billy clubs for these lads. They're good fun. You sense impending danger even before you notice the glint of blades being drawn. I don't even have the courtesy to apologise these days. They just come out swinging. Thieves these days. Wouldn't even give you the time of day. There we go. I didn't even hit you and you're still getting fucking... How about a little of this? Oh, that was close. Almost blown that one, but you, my mate, are dead meat. Bloody silence of leaping stab. Ow! As evidence there. Let me help you with him. Hate these buggers. Ow. Everyone's getting a fucking hit in. Die, die. Very much die. There we go. Knocked your hat off and everything. God, this helmet is stupid. I only just realised how stupid my helmet looks. It's like the Dovahkiin's helmet's stupid brother. You can't avoid fate forever. Damn, I'll try. Oh, hey, we finally got it.
I would have thought you'd find few cowards on the battlefield.
A lot of gold. Right, let's switch back to the cool stuff. Just in case it changes things when we actually get there. Never know. Figured it was the end.
All of us in time.
Your unease grows as you return to the flailing dragon once more. Every shadow and bush seems like it may conceal your hunter. The innkeeper looks up as you enter. My favourite adventurer, and still alive, I see. He goes on to relate the worrying news that his tavern has come to the Reaper's attention. Alright, I'm going to go and heal. Might as well, really. Let's camp for a bit. Sleep right outside the tavern. You never know. You might not find us. Reaper, he will not fight fair. Okay, I'm healed up now. You don't have any other equipment, do you? It's just my blades that I sold. Gone back into circulation. Well, let's go shot in the face, I guess. I won't get the gold token, but at least I won't fucking die.
There are those moments before death where everything appears to stand still. Can you feel it? Creeping closer. Drawing its breath.
Wow. That was dark, dude, even for you. My sources say he'll arrive here sometime tomorrow. Seems your destiny is at hand, warrior. Let's turn in for a night and get shot in the morning. In the morning, the innkeeper bids you farewell. Good luck, warrior. Nice seeing you. Oh, fucking guy is gonna die. You hear no sound as it strikes you. No sound, no warning, not even a hint that the Reaper appeared behind you. Failed to win the gold token, but I'm still alive. Suddenly you are falling to the ground, the enchanted shaft of the Reaper's famous magical arrow protruding from your side. Little bitch can't even get a headshot.
You may still flee death, perhaps.
Oof. For several moments you lay stunned and sprawled out on the ground. Eventually you hear footsteps approaching. Rallying your remaining strength, you wait until you sense the presence of your attacker right behind you. Suddenly you turn and strike. The so-called Reaper staggers back in surprise. Must be charmed indeed to still live, he says. My arrows never failed me before. You hear the familiar chant of the innkeeper as magic fills your veins, returning your vigor in a rush. Fuck yes, innkeeper with the save! Fine. The blade it is then. The Reaper readies his blades to finish you off. Okay, so I lost a bit of life, but I think it's just this guy. So, me and Colbjorn, me and him, Together, we'll fuck this guy up. This is an unusual void we're going into, by the way. It's a very fiery void. I'm not sure I like it. Whoa, hey. The Reaper. Death's Messenger. Quick heavy attacks. Use evade to avoid damage. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, I'm evading like a bitch. Oh, he's stunned. Not good for you, lad. Whoop. Whoop. Ow. Always fuck up the second one. Nice one, Josh. He says, congratulating himself. He's an arrogant bitch. Eat this! I got your number now, lad. Expecting a fourth one then. You seen that kind of fucker slip in an extra attack just because he can. But now you're fucking dead, so who's reaping who, bitch? Oh, pumped up for that now. Oh, you can take your fiery void and stick it up your arse. The Reaper lies dead at your feet, but searching his body reveals few clues as to who sent him. You return to the inn to recover from your ordeal and plan your next move. I guess if I got the 170, then I could have, like, fought him with my full life.
Do not hurry to think yourself truly immortal.
Yeah, trust me, I'm not. That was a struggle. Spider Trap. Fabled Beast. Interception. And General Store again. I guess we can make sure there's always a store now. Fabled Beast. Verse 5 in the arrow. We get the Harvest Blade. We were running short on 2 addeds. So, the Broad Shield. And Tiger's Eye. Now our special tokens. This is the Spider's one. For taking the heat for Esmeralda the Merchant, we get the Merchant's Favour. Okay, a chance for a platinum. For venturing into the Spider's Nest, we get the Imperial Helm. Okay. That's death done. That was a ball ache. Ooh. So what's next? Temperance. That's better than death. Oh hey. During the worst famine in the history of the Empire, an unnatural power is causing the dead to rise and stalk the land. We're going to fight undead, destroy the source of the undead. Famine has made food scarce, avoid starvation. Undead, so again, they don't really have armor, so no point taking you with me. It doesn't say anything about which gambit we're going to have. In which case I'm going to stick with Colbion, I think, because he's my best fighting guy. Right. I'm just afraid we're not going to do your fucking piece of shit quest. Because, goddamn. Don't know why you'd ever take this one. Because doesn't that fuck you over? Fabled Beast. Fate Stealing, Goblin Retainer, In by the Sea, and Lost Boy. Right, let's get our old hats in, shall we? And then we can worry about what else we want. So you are good for equipment and bits and bobs. You're good for cash, and you're good for that. Exploring the wilds, gain resources and map revealed. That can be quite useful for the hermit. I'm not going to go with it now though. You're good for food, so maybe we should get you in as an extra bonus for getting food. You're good for everything. As are you. Very good for food. So we're desperately trying to get food, I think is the main, part of this quest. Trading house, gain food, trade food. We can trade equipment for food. Get resources from you. You're always good. Gain gold, quest and traps. Trade food, chance cards, reveal map. That's a good way to gain gold. Oh, burning building can fuck off. Wandering tracker, street fighter, spyglass, purgatory, pauper plague, man-eating tree. Maybe not. That hasn't got a token with it. Let's just try Forgotten Dreams, see what that is. Maybe we can kill the fabled beast for some food. Yeah, no. These ones are scary. I don't... Let's try a fabled beast. Maybe we can kill it for food. Okay, continue for you. So, we're fighting undead, and undead are good against... They're not particularly weak against anything, I think. So, we'll get our old flares in, which is the Cardinal Blade. Good against Corrupted. Don't know if it's good against undead. Get the Bastion of Purification. Damaging defense. It's thieves, obviously. Let's try Nazgar's Reckoning as well, see what that's about. You're quite good as well, so I might go back into you. Dizzy's Charm, yes, because of the food element to it. Same with the Armor of Gluttony. Let's get you in there as well. What else do we want? Rings. The food ring. Ring of food. I'm gonna try Tiger's Eye. Right, I should probably get a heavy weapon in there as well, just in case. Just in case. We did get a new heavy weapon, didn't we? Oh wait, the Holy Mace is probably going to be good against undead. And then we get Billy Clubs as well, because Billy Clubs are just fucking fun. And I'm trying to get the token on that. I don't know how close we are. Okay, only one, because we only apparently killed one thief with the finisher. I thought we killed way more. Oh well. Okay, so that should do for you. And we'll start with food. And gold. And a fine sword as well. So we can cleave down the undead before they get back up. Okay, looks good to me. Let's try out Temperance.
The Empire works against its own people, yet none of it matters. There will be no uprising as long as they are fed. Yet, take away their bread, and even the most peaceful begin to consider the songs of revolt.
The innkeeper joins you at your table. I have some information. The Reaper was paid up front by a halfling known as Garrick Drowkin. The price was apparently an entire cartload of gold. He made the contract and then left the city. Ask about Garrick. Mercenary. He was employed by the Imperial Army for several years until they wiped out the halfling kingdoms. They destroyed the Shire! Since then he works for the highest bidder. He pauses as a group of Imperial soldiers enter. He relaxes when they sit at a table and order their drinks. Where Garrick may be found. Last seen on the road to Bridgemore Village, a farming village in the Outer Provinces. The whole area is up in arms with this famine going on. If you want my advice, you should leave the city. Forget this life of death and glory. Find peace in whatever far-off land you can before your enemies catch up with you. Who knows what calamity will befall when they find out you're still alive. Well, I'm killing them first, so fuck it. 0 villagers lost. 10 limit. Go to Bridgemore Village.
The people need food, and they turn to you because their leaders have failed them. The land itself has failed them.
Oh dear. You are surrounded by hungry armed villagers. A few push forward to confront you while many more hang back out farm's way. You hand out some food. A few villagers grab what they can and run off. Okay, so it's 2 food, but don't want the villagers are most aggressive or desperate, and the remaining one marking allows you to leave. Okay, so we just want to keep as many alive as we can. Ask for supplies.
The expansion of the game.
Just staying here for a few days.
Options, more cards, more opportunities.
Yeah, there's a few more villagers saved.
Of course, in a world that has lost all of its wonder, violence, muscle, and brute strength still remain. So like the usurper in all its ways.
You are cautiously approached on the trail by a group of farmers. Greetings, friend, one of them begins. Are you in need of supplies? The group explains that an evil ogre has stockpiled rations in his cave not far away. They intend to fight the creature and retrieve the goods to feed their families. Would you be willing to tag along for an equal share of the food? Sure. You set out at once for the ogre's lair. Along the way, they explain exactly what sort of beast is awaiting you. It's huge and nasty, the taller farmer says. My cousin saw it eat 5 live chickens in a single bite while it was stealing his cows. Okay, I'll listen to you. It knocked poor Chester's pie wagon right over the single swipe of its mighty paw. He lost his entire day's supplies in an instant. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick, so. He ate my nephew's dog right there in front of him. Little Joseph was out collecting firewood when the great hairy beast plucked his dog off the ground and swallowed him with one bite. Cassius the baker told me it broke into a shop last month looking for food, set the whole place on fire while raiding the oven. Ask when any of them had actually seen the ogre. The group is suddenly quiet as they exchange glances. No, one of them offers. But my Aunt Maddie swears they ate all the radishes in her garden. The monster's lair is just up ahead, one of the farmers comments some time later. Is it now? A deep voice inquires as the monster in question strolls into view. There he is. The speechless farmers hastily retreat as the ogre stops and inspects you. My name is Thomas. This is my domain. What business have you here? Demand that you return the stolen food. I have no stolen goods from these humans. What food I possess, I earn with my own hands in this forest. Your desperation does not give you the right to take what is rightfully mine. The farmers manage to find their voices, throwing all manner of accusations at Thomas, who merely shakes his head in response. Believe what you will, warrior, but know that I will defend my home. He lifts his weapon purposely, saying, I may be more reasonable than most of my kin, but thought without action is pointless after all. I don't want to fight this guy. You guys are trying to steal this ogre's food. I mean, no, it's an ogre, but surely that doesn't remove his rights to, you know, do what he wants, like keep his own food. So no, just because you bitches are trying to kill something to steal its food, fuck you. What? The farmers cry incredulously. Are you siding with this hulking monster? Despite the outrage and frustration, the farmers can do little but give up and return home. Yeah, jog on. A reasonable human, Thomas comments, turning to you. You are indeed a rare beast. He gestures to the waterfall behind him. My dwelling lies beyond the waterfall. Would you care to join me for a game? I have few visitors of your intellectual caliber. I may have a magical trinket I'll be willing to bet against you, just to make things interesting. Sure. You follow the ogre back to his lair and sit at a stone table opposite him. What takes your interest today? Cards? Dice? Play a game of manual dexterity, play a dice game, play a card game. I'm shit at all of them. Including manual dexterity. Let's play a dice game. 14. Do that, right? Yeah. Play the game well. I will have to do better in future, Thomas admonishes himself. He reaches behind the table and lifts up an item, saying, Would this be of any use to you? Hey, I like Thomas. Thomas is cool. Oh.
A weapon of blessings and questions.
Yes, it would, Thomas. Thanks, bro. Awesome. Thomas is the bet. Perhaps another game? Thomas takes a sip of tea from a bone cup as you decide the next game. Let's play a card game. No. Never mind your loss. Clearly you've never played the game before. Game of manual dexterity. Okay, it's a precision.
The pendulum swings
Gotcha.
like a scythe, bearing hope or failure.
Perhaps I've grown lax from sitting in the forest by myself for too long, Thomas grumbles. Here, do any of these interest you? Biddy clubs and the ring of food. Option to discard any non-food game card to receive +2 food. I'll do. The ogre stands, saying, Thank you for the visit, human. I have enjoyed this afternoon's diversions, but now I must tend to other matters. You bid the ogre goodbye and head back into the forest. Cool. Okay. We can buy equipment, and that was anything useful that we can afford anyway. Let's buy some more food. Oh, wow. 8 gold for 1 food. I think we're alright for the moment, thanks. Nothing to sell either. Leave. Okay, this is going to be a hungry, hungry, hungry way.
Seek, but do not starve.
An uneasy silence fills the air on a moonlit night, prompting you to continue your journey without stopping to camp. Although you keep one hand on your weapon for the entire journey, nothing reveals itself as a threat. Just the kind of general atmosphere, I guess.
The well-fed are unpredictable. The hungry always seek a meal, through force if necessary.
Every food you donate will feed 2 angry villagers. So I give 2. I have to give 3 to get rid of them all. I'll give you 3. Hand out some food, they grab what they can and run off. I don't want to kill villagers, and so really, really have to. Hey, this will get me some stuff. Even if it's gold to buy food at the fucking inflated prices. Oi. So I shall have my drunken escapades, and then I shall end this part here. Hey, there's food right off the bat. 2 food, enough to feed, 4 hungry villagers. Can't complain about that, really, can you? Ooh, hey. And a bit of gold. Over there we've got gold, 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 and gold. Eh, would prefer more food, but gold gets you everywhere in this life. Gold. Okay, these spike traps aren't really doing it. You should probably install something a bit sexier in there. Oh, bloody wheels. Ugh. Hey, that one's good. That one's got a chance to really screw you over. Okay, there's nothing that way. Come on, camera. Play ball over here, would you? I think that's everything. Can I get you? Yep. Well, we got a bit of food out of it. Not much, but it'll do. We got loads of gold. Do we get any fame from doing this? Yeah, 4 fame. If only there's a pasty that we apparently have in a famine, because anyway, we shall continue trying not to kill villagers, you know, trying to keep our temper in check, I guess, as we continue on. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos, and if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.